Hey everybody, Mr. Bone here, and I am going to go over the retest or retake options for tests. 7th grade had our first test this week, and I had a couple of students ask how to retake a test, so I'm going to go over all those options, and I'm also going to post this on the 6th grade site so that 6th graders can see because we have a test coming up next week. So there are 6 different options, and you need to do one right here in red. Underline, boldface, do one of these, not all 6. You can choose to outline the chapter, which means taking notes on the most important parts of the chapter. So you just go through the chapter, you go through whatever sections we covered, and take some notes on the important parts of that section. And you turn in those things to me, and I let you retake the test. You can print the results spreadsheet for each of the Kahoots on the test. And now we do just one big Kahoot for the whole thing. So you can just do the spreadsheet for the one big Kahoot, showing me that you got at least 70% of the questions correct. It's not just doing a screenshot of your score at the end. You have to do the spreadsheet. If you do not, right here, if you do not know how to do this, do a different option. Okay? This one is a little bit technical. If you don't know how to do the technical, do something else. There are 5 other options. Number 3, you can create a Quizlet test. You can print it off, take it. The Quizlet test should be based on what was in the chapter. General rule is 10 questions minimum. So you make a 10-question quiz or test, print it off, take it, hand that in to me. You can redo all the RITPs for the sections that we covered. And that doesn't just mean turn them back into me again. At this point, they would have to be handwritten and turned into me so that I can then turn on the test for you. So if you want to do this one, then you go through each of the sections that was on the test. You redo the RITP, but you write them down on paper by hand, not printed, and then you hand that in to me, and I'll correct them. And if you did well, I will reassign you the test. You could write a 1-page review of the chapter in a paragraph form. Essentially, tell me the story of the chapter. Write a paragraph about what the whole chapter is about. You can make flashcards, and you can base those on, if our chapter happens to have a Jeopardy in the review section, you could use Jeopardy to help you. If it has Quizlet, you could use Quizlet to help you. Or you can just go through and look at the boldface highlighted words, the vocab words, and make flashcards. And again, your minimum on this is going to be 10 words. So 10s are kind of the general thing here that we're looking for. So it says to do one of the options. Turn it into the box in my room. I will email you the test link if you've done well. You take that test on your own time. You do not need to schedule a time to come in and do it during lunch or anything like that. Generally speaking, that probably means you're taking it at home sometime. Then you fill out a slip in my room, put it in the box telling me that you did the test. And then I will go in and take a look at it. So, just a real quick recap. You do one of the 6 options. If you do not know how to do number 2, don't do number 2. If you want to do one of the others, generally we're looking for 10s. So you need 10 questions, 10 flashcards, that kind of thing. And give it to me. I'll look it over. I will email you a link to the new test, and you take the test, and then you tell me that you took the test by filling out a slip and putting it in the box in my room. And that's how you do a retake. So there are no days that we schedule retakes. There are no days that we begin retakes. The retakes are whenever you get this done, you hand it to me, I look it over, I email you the new test. Okay? I think that should cover it. Let me know if you have any more questions. See you later.